Hello guys, it's Vladimir the Bulgarian Cowboy Vlad speaking, and we are now going to go with this breakdown. I was looking something. Oh, hello now. Just to add a tweet. I need to add a tweet, so just give me 1 second. Let me see. All right. So I'm going live. I just announced, and there it comes. Yeah, then it's gonna go live right now. Also, I will have to take a look at the whole fight card, as from what I've seen, this fight card looking pretty much entertaining, got to say. Yeah, pretty much entertaining looking fight card. And about this fight night, well, man, there are so many hard fights to bet, and I had to wait for the openings. I had to wait for some odds to get resolved, and let's hope everything got resolved right now. Let's see. Oh God, God help me. Oh, Eagle FC released, LFA released, no Brave CF odds, fine. PFL odds released. Eagle FC is released. Oh, UFC is released, fine. 7 or 31, maybe kinda sucks. Alright, for the first fight of the evening, probably gonna ask me Azamat Murzakanov versus Tayfun Chukwi. So, Murzakanov to win is my first pick for -170. And also Murzakanov, I like Murzakanov decision because Tayfun Chukwi doesn't have good gas tank. I like that. And this is risky parlay, like Murzakanov decision, or I like Murzakanov to win round 3. I also like that, but I'm rather gonna go. Hello Otis, how's everything doing, man? How's Bucky doing? Is he doing fine right now? Where is Niglovic from? You didn't tell me that last time. Guido Canetti versus Chris Moutinho. Kinda hard bout to predict. Guido Canetti is at the end of his career. Chris Moutinho is just building it. So I believe this is gonna be a tough fight. No way he beats Bucky. No way. I think he'll KO him out cold, Park, hurt and Chukwi a couple times, so did pick it. Well, I'm confident in Azamat to win the fight. That's where I'm confident. No. Brian is gonna lose that fight. For sure loses. Then let's see the next one. Guido Canetti, Chris Moutinho. Let's say Moutinho to win. Moutinho can take an enormous amount of damage. Moutinho to win. Hey, how are you? Topuria Herbert. Topuria to win. Matthew Samuelsberger by knockout. Interesting. Let me see. Azamat has Calvin Qatar level hands at 205. He's such a beast. Yes, he does. Moutinho to win. Let me see Moutinho the distance. Moutinho decision. Moutinho can take enormous amount of damage. I doubt he'll get finished. Hardly, very hardly. Moutinho decision. I actually picked Arnold Allen to win that one, Amar. I know that I'm not that much confident. Thank you, Otis. So he's from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Drew wins him. Drew defeats him. I picked actually Arnold Allen to win that fight, but this is really a pick-em, mate. Really much of a pick-em fight. I like Magomed Ankalaev fight to go over 2.5. Maybe I like that too. I actually think it's gonna go over 2.5. I even think Arnold Allen is an underdog for that fight. Let me check. Hold on. Arnold Allen. Is he an underdog in that fight? Oh yeah, he is. Holy fuck, I didn't know Arnold Allen is the underdog, man. Whoa. I picked underdog unconsciously. I didn't know he's the underdog, no really. Let me see next fight. Bellator odds appeared. Okay. I'm gonna make Bellator predictions on Thursday just to know. Finally odds appeared. Thanks God, I was waiting forever. Damon Jackson, Kamuela Kirk. Oh. Fight is a real toss-up, so it's like a pick, a -110, -110. I will say pick a side. Kirk for -110, considering he was not finished by Makwan Amirkhania. I consider he has very, very good submission defense. So, how much is Kirk decision? +230 for Kirk decision. I mean, Jackson is a good opponent, but also this really is a pick and fight for me. I think odds are on point. I actually think odds are on point for this event, guys. Serial killer Magomed is a defensive fighter, will not get involved in a brawl with Santos. Of course, he's not going to get involved. Absolutely, he's going to stay away from that. You're right. Exactly one on point. Miranda Maverick, Sabina Mazo. Maverick to win for -320. Maverick decision is not plus odd. Nah, Maverick decision not gonna be a plus odd. What? Holy shit, man. And 335 Mav now. No offense, guys, I really don't like this. Line is gonna grow. Not looking good. Fuck. I mean, if you're fishing for plus value, you have to take super big risk, and I'm not a fan of this, just to know. I'm just telling something that is a massive risk, but Sabina Mazu is not easy to finish, so I think Mav decision makes sense, but JJ Aldrich is a very good pick. Her takedown defense is excellent. How did you know that I picked JJ Aldrich? Yeah, she is my pick. How did you know that I picked her? Now let's see the next one. Cody Brandic, Dauchel Njambula. Hey Niall, how are you doing? No distance. Thank you for being #1 fan, man. Brandic versus Njambula, no distance. For me, fight will not go the distance. Fight doesn't go to decision, -137. Still no in-play odds out in my country. You want to know who I put my money on? Murzakhanov and Ankalaev. That is my parlay for this weekend. So everybody heard. I put $5 on Murzakhanov and Ankalaev. That is my parlay for this weekend. That's good that we both have JJ Aldrich. Yeah. I also have her. I'm telling you, you can go to Mozart or Meridian. You just say, please give me odds. I want to play that, and they give you. But only in Meridian you can do like decision, etc. You can only pick a side, which kind of sucks. Your parlay is my parlay too. Does Jack have a good chance to beat Timur? What is the rest of the chat thinking about Amar's question? Does Jack have a good chance to beat Timur? I would say yes. I would give him 60%. What do you guys think? His striking seems a lot better. I would say yes. I think Shore wins. Me too. I also agree with Shore to win. Brandage on Jambula. Let's say maybe Brandage to win, but that's risky. Striker versus grappler. Brandage to win plus 100. So majority of chat believes that Jack Shore is going to win. I text Mckinney on Instagram and he answers. Hope he wins and think he does. Let's go, man. I hope he's going to win. I'm also gonna favor him as a dog. Brandage to win plus 100 if I must pick a side. Laugh so hard if Value wins. The Guru will have a meltdown. Value is not going to win. No way. I mean, if he wins, Shore should forfeit his UFC career. No, I'm dead serious. Shore should retire if he loses. Caceres to win. Brandage by decision. Okay, let me check Brandage by decision. I don't know. I think Shore wins, guys. Caceres to win. Mar. Brandage by decision. Let me see. Man, I'm confident in Shore. I really think, like... Listen, Valiev can only win if judges rob Shore. I mean, I don't see Shore getting dominated by a guy like Valiev. But again, judges. Caceres could win 7-4. Yes, Caceres is a good dog. Brandage by decision. Let me see how much is Brandage by decision. Timur got KO'd by Trevin. Exactly. And let's be honest, Shore striking improved. Shore outstruck Ludwig Sholinian. According to my mind, Ludwig Sholinian is a better striker than Timur Valiev. I mean, okay, you say if I'm right or not. Okay, yes or no? Please, guys, I want us to be interactive. Yes or no? Sholinian is a better striker than Valiev. And Jack Shore outstruck Sholinian as much as I can remember. He was not able to finish him, but his striking game improved significantly. Yes, Barcelos won that fight. No, please, feel free to say whatever you think. I mean, I want to hear what you think. There's no way Barcelos won the fight. Best you can argue is a draw. Okay. Very poor, might as well do Cody Brandage outright. Yeah. Timur versus Shore is risky bet side. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, but I'm giving greater chances to Shore. I mean, especially like if Shore loses that fight, there's no way he's gonna progress. He clearly lost the first and third. Fair enough. I don't know, really risky. Okay, fair enough. Let me see now. Which one is next fight? To close up. Javid Bashkarat versus Trevin Jones. Javid to win. Timur Valiev would have lost to Jamal Emmers. Potentially, yes. Minus 150 was Javid. Let me see whether they changed the odd. How much is Javid Bashkarat to win? Minus 145. No, minus 150. Minus 150. Javid to win. Jones versus Bashkarat. No distance. That is a risky bet, but I actually think this fight will not go the distance. That guy Trevin Jones is unpredictable. No distance. Minus 162. Now I need something riskier. Can Bashkarat win destroy Trevin? Yes, he can win inside the distance, but that's very riskier. Javid. Plus 150. That's what I see. I think Shore wins, but I'd love to see the tears of the UK soy boys one more time if Valia won again. So you like to see nervous Guru. You're the best, Robert. You like to see Guru when he's angry. Emperor. But okay, I mean, freedom. Who is first fight again? Azamat, Murzakanov, Tayfon, and Chukwi, as much as I know. If they don't change the schedule, and change is always possible. JJ Aldrich versus Jillian Robertson. JJ Aldrich versus Julian Robertson. Let me see. How much is the odd? Wow, Aldrich is the underdog. Minus 110. JJ Aldrich to win. Plus 115. I didn't know she's the underdog. Put 2 parlays on in bookies today after school. Going to do another tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Just awesome. Azamat Murzakanov is a powerful striker. He might knock Tayfon out cold. It is possible. We get the best clips. The more UK fighters lose and get more subs for the Guru. I get what you say. I get what you say. Makes sense. It sounds so mean, but it makes sense. Yeah, Azamat will get KO in my opinion. How much is Azamat via KO? Azamat via KO is a very big odd, I think. Azamat. Only Azamat inside the distance. Yes, it is. Azamat decision. KO will probably be even more. Not available yet, KO. JJ Aldrich to win plus 115. How much is JJ Aldrich via decision? JJ Aldrich via decision. How much is that? I like this. Yeah, inside the distance is a very good pick. Plus 120. I like that odd. Don't know about you, mate, but I really like that odd. Aldridge by split decision. Sorry, that odd is not available yet, but when it probably gonna be available on Friday. So yes. JJ plus 115. Yes. Let me see. AJ Fletcher, Matthew Semmelsberger. So hard to pick this one. AJ Fletcher, Matthew Semmelsberger. Yes, I know. Minus 235 Matthew to win, but he's got tough opponent. I mean, maybe line should be a bit closer, but Matthew is very tough. Matthew is so hard to finish, so I think actually Semmelsberger decision could be okay. I think that could be okay odd, but I'm thinking that could be okay odd. Matthew Semmelsberger decision. Very good odd. From what I see, very good odd. But again, just my opinion, maybe, you know. So this was preliminary card. So just to add something, just a second. Yes, this is excellent card. Preliminary card until minute 20. Yes, it's possible decision because he's also a defensive fighter. He is actually extremely defensive. But again, if his opponent starts marching at him, anything could happen if his opponent starts marching towards him. If you go aggressively against him, that's going to be very risky for you, if you know what I mean. That's going to be very, very, very risky for you. So my opinion is there is a good possibility of Semmelsberger via decision, unless Fletcher starts weathering the storm. So you'll see. Now let's transition to the main card. Main card, Pereira Silva. Oh, you know my pick. Pereira versus Silva, no distance. That is my pick. But it's gonna be also a pull odd. Doesn't go to decision. -7. Oh, okay, small odd. Let's see Pereira to win. -180. Pereira KO TKO, no odd yet. Pereira inside the distance. Pereira inside the distance. Silva will guess out and get knocked out. I like Pereira KO round 2 because Silva has a gas tank for 1.5 round, maybe 1 round, I think. So, I mean, that's how I see the whole situation, which doesn't have to mean I'm right. Pereira is very long and rangy like Adesanya. Well, he's the only guy who knocked out Adesanya, so it speaks a lot about him. And he trains with Glover. Hello, Dennis, big greetings. He trains with Glover, so I doubt Bruno Silva is gonna submit him. But again, if the fight gets dragged to the ground, should I be worried? Yes. I mean, Silva has better experience on the ground again. Drew, Dobber, Terence, Mckinney. Dobber versus Mckinney. No distance is -227. Mckinney to win. Line is dropping, guys. I'm picking underdog, so you already have a plus odd. Pereira is built different, yes. I'm already picking an underdog, so this is a massive plus value, but this is already plus value. I don't know. Let's say Mckinney inside the distance. Ilya to beat Herbert. Yes, I am. Ilya Topuria is a natural 155er, but when he was cut into 145, he was stronger than the rest of the division. So I don't think he will be that stronger compared to Jai Herbert, but I don't think Herbert is going to catch him with a big punch because Topuria is better wrestler than Herbert. And I know that because Natajas Frederick trains with Jai Herbert. Drew Dobber will struggle if Terence wrestles heavy. Yeah, Dobber is extremely durable, so Drew Dobber is hard to defeat, but maybe... Is Ilya a grappler? Well, how do you call that fighting style? How is that called? He is pressure grappler. Pressure grappler and boxer. How do you call that fighting style? Did I say well? Pressure, cutting angles, grappling, boxing. Pressure, cutting angles, grappling, boxing. That's Ilya. So I think he is pressure grappler boxer, but he constantly marches forward, cuts you off, grinder. Okay, whatever. You know how... I'm not sure that I said properly in English, but you can always correct me. Pressure, cutting angles, BGG, boxing. That's Ilya. So grinder, yeah. But he has very good grappling. Like GSP without legs. Yes, imagine GSP, same style like GSP without legs, without brutally good legs. That's Ilya. Did you hear Khan rematch clause for Brook? He wants to trigger it knowing he doesn't want to fight just so anyone who fights. Whoa, really? I didn't know that. How are you, James? How's everything doing? Let me see how much is Mckinney stoppage. That's very massive, Odd. Audio is cracking a bit, Vlad. Oh, sorry, man. It's probably something with YouTube. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Let me try. Do you hear me now? On my phone, it looks okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry, maybe it's something. I hear you just fine. Okay, just 1 second. There should be no echo. There should be no echo. I was just checking if I left the window open or maybe door, but there shouldn't be echo again. Okay, no problem. I can hear there's just a crackle in background. I don't know. I closed the doors, the windows. I don't know. As much as I know, my settings are on default, but let me see next. Carl Robertson, Khalil round 3. If you're gonna listen to me, stay the fuck away from this fight. Could be. I'm so unsure about this fight, man. I would honestly stay away from this fight. I must make a pick because of my lovely fans, but man, I'm having such a headache with this fight. This Kali round 3 is so unpredictable. Robertson is strong guy. I don't know. Looked good though. I might back him, but he's not plus money anymore. No, he's not. He's a favorite. Feel like Arnold Allen has a good chance beating Hooker. What do you think? I picked Arnold Allen to defeat Hooker. I'm giving him 55%. I think he has very decent chances to defeat Hooker. Plus, Allen the Daspinal. Yes. Did you see Povetkin Instagram post supporting Russia? Yes, I've seen that. It was disappointing. It is very disappointing because I would never support them. This is not okay. I am against any kind of war, and this is very, very disappointing because I'm promoting sport, and especially I would never support something like that. So it's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. His wrestling is better. Yes, it is. Even if he was under pressure, you can't write some things. Things like that you can't write, man. It's very... He's not an athlete. Athletes don't behave like that. It's very bad. I mean, I'm a fan of the sport. I would never support such things. Sorry, guys. Robertson round 3. I would stay away from that fight. Honestly, over 2.5 is only plus value I can see here. Sorry, guys, but I really don't see other plus value. Povetkin. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And I like Caceres' decision. There's no excuses for such behavior. No offense, guys, but that's absolutely not okay. Even if he has CT, I cannot support such behavior. I mean, How can you support something like that? Maybe the guy is mentally... I'm supporting the United States of America, so there's no way I can agree with something like that. But I feel like he'll get KO'd. There is a good chance, but if... I'm gonna tell you one thing. If Caceres enters round 3, he is going to win. If he survives the first 2 rounds against Yusuf. If he doesn't survive, he gets knocked out. Yusuf can only win within the first 2 rounds. Yusuf KO, TKO. He always had huge Russian financial backing throughout his career. Maybe, but that's not okay. His actions are exactly off point. Yusuf KO, TKO. That's also good odd. Caceres is a live underdog, yes. Did you do bookies? Yes, I told you. Azamat Murzakanov and Magomed Ankalaev. I placed them at my bookie. I told you. Agreed. He has better in the rounds. Got my Vegas 50 picks. Awesome. He always had huge. Feel like he'll get KO'd. Let me see. Further, Marlon Moraes, Song Yadong. Azama to go distance. I would risk with going the distance, but I'm unsure. I only put Azama to win for -170 at my bookie. Kamuela Kirk is underdog. Really? He is -110? Sorry, man. Azamat Murzakanov to win and Magomed Ankalaev to win. Those two. I put at bookies $5 to win 9.45. Sorry. Hello, Jamie. I would rather say Azamat distance, but I'm unsure. You feel like round 3 junior will finish it? Actually, I'm unsure about that fight. I really don't know. I would stay away from that fight. I picked over 2.5. I got no idea, mate. I really got no idea about that fight. Kali round 3 is so unpredictable that I don't know, really. I think Azamat should win. I put money on Azamat and Ankalaev, so... Kamuela Kirk is the underdog. Yusuf TKO. Round 3 not good enough to win decision. I don't know, man. Round 3 is so unpredictable. I would stay away from that fight, honestly. Marlon Moraes, Song Yadong. Moraes versus Yadong, -250. Bashkarat should win too. Yes. Marcin Prachnio taught him a striking lesson. Marcin Prachnio destroyed him, man. Yeah. So Moraes Yadong -250, not going the distance. About winning. Can Yadong... Hello, mate. Can Yadong win decision? Yadong is not Merab. Moraes nearly finished Merab. Is that bet worth like Moraes inside the distance? Or Yadong decision? Which one makes more sense? I mean, when we're gonna talk about risky odds. Yeah, I understand, Dennis. Let me see. Moraes. Is it worth playing? Moraes KO, TKO. Yadong will win. Yes, I also pick Yadong. I'm just looking for a risky odd. I also think Moraes is finished. Moraes KO, TKO. +600. Let me see Yadong decision. +600. Yadong decision is +350. I like that. I think, what about Aldrich? I picked Aldrich to win. Aldrich is an underdog. I said Aldrich to win, so let's see. Aldrich decision, I guess. I think Jillian Robertson is going to have a hard time finishing her. I actually like Yadong to win. But again, Marwan nearly finished Merab, so Yadong has to survive the first round. Marwan took a lot of damage. Ankalaev to win, minus 535. Ankalaev versus Santos. Over. How much overs are they allowing? Ankalaev, Santos. Over. Over 3.5. Fight starts round 3. Fight starts round 4. I like that. What is Yadong KO? Aldrich to win. Yadong KO. I'm gonna check right now. Yadong KO. It's probably very big odd, I guess. No, it's shitty odd. Man, I can't believe the odd is actually very shitty. I was thinking Yadong's stoppage is going to be massive. It seems the majority of people believe Yadong is going to stop Moraes. Yadong is a cardio beast. I mean, we've seen that in the match against Cody Stamen, so that guy's cardio is definitely on point. And 23, 24 years old, already 25 bouts behind. Very experienced fighter, despite his age. How much is Ankalaev KO? Let me see. I think it's also some minus. Ankalaev knockout. No, it's plus. No, it's plus. I like this, actually. Ankalaev KO TKO, it's plus. I think Moraes is very good. It depends how motivated he is. Yeah, you never know. If Yadong survives round 1, he's gonna win, but Moraes nearly defeated Valishvili, so I would be cautious with that pick. That's one of the reasons why I didn't put it. On my parlay, because I'm not sure. Mokaev versus Durden to go the distance. I would actually say Mokaev to win. To go the distance, 50-50. I would say Muhammad Mokaev to win. Decision, it means he is going to win via judges' scorecards. Mokaev by submission. I'm gonna check that odd. That means decision means fight goes to judges' scorecards. Hold on. Mokaev submission. How much should be odd? That's gonna be a big odd for sure. Fuck it. Not available. Sorry, man. Not available. Mokaev submission. Oh, I love the odds, but has Santos ever been finished? Not that. I don't remember. Maybe he was, but I don't remember. Jones did not finish him. Rakic did not finish him. Maybe he was, but maybe earlier in the career. Ankalaev will only get referee stoppage late. Can't see him sleeping Santos early. He will have to be very cautious about Santos early. True. Ankalaev is defensive fighter, so with Ankalaev, KO, TKO, it's always risky. Let me check whether Santos was knocked out. Teixeira choke. David Branch knocked him out. Jagar Musashi knocked him out. Only twice, Jagar Musashi and David Branch. Vicente Luque prior to the UFC run. But only Jagar Musashi and David Branch, yes. Very good for betting. A lot of close fights and good dogs. Excellent dogs. Excellent dogs. Let me see. At middleweight was too hard of a cut for him. That's why his chin was weaker. As much as I know, in light heavyweight, he has never been knocked out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think never. I think Glover defeated him via rear naked choke, but again, Magomed's grappling is good. Why is Timur so hyped up? I just checked his record. His only noticeable win is against Barcelos. I think Shore has good chances to defeat him. Shore outboxed Ludwig Sholinian. And let's be honest, Ludwig Sholinian is not an easy guy to outbox. For me, Sholinian is a better striker than Timur Valiev, for example. Shore is a master grappler, absolutely, but I'm just saying, Magomed has never been one-punch KO guy. He always uses combination punches to head kick. Against Cutelaba, you've seen how he fought, so... But Cutelaba, Kirk or Jackson? Kirk. But this is a pick 'em. I picked Kirk because he was underdog. He used to be plus 100. Guess what? Minus 110. It's a pick and fight now. Yeah, I know. He didn't even beat Barcelos. Judges said he did. But I don't know, man. So many controversial calls. But it is judging, I guess. They honestly don't know why they favored the Valiev there. I didn't see Valiev winning, but again, there are so many controversial calls. Cutelaba fought very strange in the rematch. He walked right onto that punch. Now I'm gonna tell you my round robin 3-pick. Mckinney to win plus 150. I have more good round robins. Just 1 second. Mckinney to win, I told you. Caceres to win, and hold on. Mckinney to win, Caceres to win. I like this for round robin. Yeah, Cutelaba was fighting very strange in the rematch, that's true. He was fighting extremely strange in the rematch. Like, I had a feeling it wasn't him. No, not impersonal, but I had a feeling it wasn't him. I was feeling it was someone else. And the round robin for parlay pick. So I don't have an idea for that. With round robin, it has to be a risky play, so... No, we need a risky play, and no way I'm gonna get risky play. Sorry, unsure. So much unsure. Yes, he just kept following Magomed, never cut off the cage. Easiest fight for Magomed, yeah. Sorry, I don't have a 4-pick round robin. It's not that... I don't have that much of a confidence. Kirk versus Jackson. I think that fight over 2.5 is a good pick. Kirk versus Jackson over 2.5 sounds like a good pick, but I would pick Camuela Kirk to win. If I must pick a side, Kirk. He used to be an underdog, now it's minus 110. Now it's a pick 'em. I've always thought Ankalaev was a bit overrated. We'll see that now. That's his opportunity. I mean, we will see now. Maybe he really is, maybe he is not. We will see now. Damon Jackson isn't UFC level and he's favorite over Kirk. Kirk beat a former top 15 guy on short notice. I picked Kirk to win. And yes, Damon Jackson is not a UFC level. I think Camuela is a favorite. I think Camuela is going to win that fight. But it's a pick 'em fight now, so... Camuela to win, yes. Yes, Camuela to win. What does he do which impresses everyone? I don't see it. He has a good score, but we will see. I mean, if Magomed wins now, then it means he might get into title contention. If he loses, let's see. I actually think Smith beats him. I would like to see a fight between Smith and Ankalaev. That would be a great fight to watch. Who do you all see getting TKOs finishes? TKOs? I mean finishes. Actually, I only see Alex Pereira getting a finish here. The most confidence in Alex Pereira. Other than that, not sure. Got no idea, honestly. I only see Alex Pereira kind of for sure. Magomed used to train with Rashid Magomedov and Ramazan MF defensive fighters. They like decisions. Magomed is also not much aggressive. I mean, he likes defensive fighting too. He likes to fight defensively too, so I think he's gonna outsmart Moreta or finish him late in the fight. Maybe it's going to be a late finish. I see a potential late finish coming up, if you know what I mean. Or I see a decision victory for Magomed also, just like majority of people here in the chat would probably agree. Fight starts round 4, I like. In that fight, I really like fight starts round 4. I think he will outsmart Moreta or late too, absolutely. Getting a finish. If he gets a finish, that's in championship rounds. Rakic impressed me more, I think, considering they have similar styles, true. I think most fights will be decision and subs. Yeah, I agree. Just 1 second, please. Just 1 second. I just need to take water. 1 second, please. Just give me 1 minute, actually. Sorry, guys. I'm here. Sorry, I forgot. Had to take a med. I completely forgot. Sorry, my mistake. Typhoon just eats punches. At regional level, you can do that, but not against Murzakanov. True. Rakic just trashes people with his leg kicks. I don't want to see more of them. I agree. Yeah, here I am. Sorry, I forgot to take a medicine, so I'm here now. Okay, here I am. Anyway, I must say that I agree with my IQ is 2. I think that sentence is pretty much on point. Yes, Rakic is very much good with leg kicks, and he's pretty much leg kicking people with styles. And he is also defensive point fighter right now, but he's at the top of the division, so we will see. We'll see if Prochazka wins. I can't wait for Rakic versus Prochazka. Not yet. No, I haven't bought Marshall Rogan yet. Haven't. Volkov Aspinall, who do you have, Cowboy? Aspinall. The greatest test for Aspinall, but I have Aspinall. How I feel about Mckinney and Dobber? I picked Mckinney. Picked Mckinney to win. But my initial pick is the fight will not go the distance. That's my pick number 1. My pick number 2, Mckinney to win. But he's a good dog. He's very good dog. Very good underdog, Mckinney. I do hope Mckinney is excellent pick. If you want to risk, of course, like with round 3. For a 3-pick round robin, yes, Mckinney has to wrestle. Yeah, I know. I think first round they'll strike submission by second or third. I actually picked fight not going the distance, so Drew Dobber's submission game is not that bad. I know he was finished by Islam Makhachev, but He's not a bad fighter on the ground. He's tough, his cardio is good. He's not an easy guy to deal with. Top 15. He doesn't wrestle, he's getting knocked out. Potentially, yes. But Mckinney's wrestling is very, very good. I used to have interview with Mckinney in the past, so good guy, very good guy, Terence Mckinney. Very good guy. And very much friendly, you know. I like that guy's friendliness and his positive attitude. That's something that inspires many people. And he arrived into the UFC and he wasn't having much of a chances, and then started knocking people out, submitting them. I think that guy actually has a good chance. No, if you ask me, that guy has a very, very good chance. So let's see. But I think he has a good chance. Amazing wrestling. He gonna wait for the right time to shoot, just like Bryce did. Well, if he fights like Bryce Mitchell, he's going to win, but he has to play smart. He might catch him. Well, Dobber's defensive game plan is very good, so Dobber is left-handed, which is not good for Mckinney. Mckinney is generally having a hard time with left-handed guys because he constantly moves to the left, so it is a risky play, I know, very risky play. When is Jasmine Jazidevich is going to fight again? She's a good prospect. I don't know. I had an interview recently with Jasmine Jazidevich, but she didn't tell me that she got a fight scheduled. She just scored the victory over Kay Hansen. Now she's waiting. Nailed the first round submission last time for Mckinney. Have him by submission this time again. Seems to be the way Dobber goes out, and it's the small octagon again. Who knows though? Well, it's small octagon. It should be advantage for Terence Mckinney because he will have to wrestle against a guy like Dobber. But again, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but he will have to wrestle again for sure. Backing up that he will have to wrestle again, so his wrestling skills are pretty much on point as much as I can see. Dobber, I think he is the best boxer in the division. Dobber is a heck of a boxer. I think he's the most powerful left-handed hitter in the division. I knew Mckinney was gonna win. You could see his opponent was nervous on his face. And I knew that Fares Ziam was, the best possible opponent for Terence Mckinney. I mean, he's a member of Bulgarian top team, and I know some stuff about Fares Ziam that 90% of people don't know about. And I was very much confident that Mckinney is a terrible pick for him, that Mckinney is the most terrible opponent he could have gotten. He wasn't there all the way. No, he wasn't there at all. You know, Mckinney is the type of the opponent. Mckinney is the type of the opponent that guy doesn't like. Fares Ziam doesn't like opponents like Terence Mckinney. Because Mckinney is excellent with wrestling and he has very strong, powerful punches. That's a nightmare opponent for Ziam. Ziam likes fighters with trashy cardio and poor wrestling. So I knew that he was gonna lose. But I picked no distance for Mckinney to win. I think it was Ziam's first time fighting at the Apex as well. Yes, it was the first time. I'm just telling you, I do know some things about that guy, so yeah. No, really. I knew it was gonna be a bad fight for Ziam. Like Ziam is hard to finish via punch or via KO, but Terence Mckinney was a nightmare fight for him. But right now, Terence Mckinney versus Drew Dobber, that's a hard fight to pick, guys. That's a very, very hard fight to pick. Even for the die-hard fans of the greatest sport in the world. Hey, how are you, Kelly? How's everything doing? Yeah, greetings, man. Yeah, I can stay a bit longer, no problems to me. Miranda Maverick by decision all day. Unfortunately, Miranda Maverick by decision is minus value, minus 137. But I agree with your pick, but it's minus value. Real good. Oh, big greetings, man. Thanks so much for the support and your great detailed explanations. Your explanations are very, very much detailed and very much making sense. So let's see, but all the way, it's absolutely on point. So yeah, wish Mckinney had a full camp. I get the hype and I get people jumping on him, but Drew Dobber is a beast with the kicks and He has had a full camp. Yes, I know. My first pick is the fight will not go the distance, and that's it. Which picks? I put my money on Murzakanov and Ankalaev. If you're asking me, where did I put my money? Murzakanov to win and Ankalaev to win. That's where I put my money. And my picks generally, I'm not much sure at some fights. For example, let me see. Under 1.5 is currently around plus 105. Awesome. That's a good one. I guess Kirk to win. Brandage on Jambula, I don't know. I'm too scared to pick a side. Maverick to win, I guess. I'd say Moutinho to win. Fletcher, Samuelsberger, I'm not that confident in picking a side. Maybe Matthew. JJ Aldrich to win. Bashkarat to win. Pereira to win. Caceres to win. Moraes Yadong, I would stay away from picking side. My heart is saying Yadong, but Ankalaev to win. There are some fights where I'm too scared to pick a side. Dobber is too experienced. Yes, I know he's fighting. I know he's fighting with his heart. Yeah, probably a lot of cardio. I mean, Mckinney could knock his head off, but Dobber could do the same to him. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I picked the fight will not go the distance. That is my initial pick, fight not going the distance for Dobber Mckinney. But again, Dobber to win is too small odds. So if you want to risk better risk with Mckinney, Dobber is like minus 130, which is, minus 130 according to me. Maybe the line is not accurate. Maybe Dobber should be minus 150 or minus 160 to get more money on Mckinney if he wins. And Dobber has had full camp. And he is left-handed, which is a big problem for Mckinney. Mckinney is generally moving constantly to the left, so somebody gonna get knocked out here. When you move to your left, you're getting in the way of a left-handed guy. I know that because I'm left-handed. When somebody moves to the left, I love it because he's constantly getting into the way of my kicks or fists. So believe me, Mckinney is doing the same. He is constantly moving to his left, and it means that he is going to be on the way of Dobber's punches and kicks. Yadong Moraes, I worry because Magic has to win this fight or he's in trouble. I picked the fight will not go the distance because Moraes nearly finished Valishvili, and I'm afraid of that. So if I must pick a side, I would say Yadong, but no distance sounds like a safer pick to me. Yeah, if Moraes loses, night. Yes, true. Yeah, I know. That is what Mckinney does. Left, opening bigger angle, Dobber, right, bigger angle. Somebody gonna go down. I don't feel like Mckinney would get knocked out, though he might get rocked. Have you done go my way? Hey, just pay attention to big letters. Okay, I would never time you out, but Nightbot, pay attention. I can see the fight being on the ground. That could be. I have Yadong in all my parlays. He better win. No problems, man. I hope he will win. I would also pick Yadong if I must pick a side. Yeah, it's this Nightbot. Just I would never ban you, just to know. Just this Nightbot sometimes bans friendly people, but it's not banning, just timeout. So no worries. Yeah, and then Merab hit him 140 plus times unanswered for over 6 minutes. That was insane how long Kate Peterson let this shit go on. I don't know, man, why Kate Peterson let that happen. I don't know why he let that happen. So if you're asking me about the picking a side, then I would definitely say Song Yadong to win. But again, I'm telling you, if Moraes guesses, night. Moraes is dangerous in the first round. Is Yadong going to survive? I don't know. Moraes got destroyed. That worries me because of the damage he took. Moraes took a lot of damage throughout his career, and I'm worried too. If I must pick a side, I would go with Yadong. But again, I told you, Moraes nearly finished Dvalishvili. So, if that was some other referee, he could have stopped the fight between Moraes and Dvalishvili. If Kate Peterson stopped that fight, I wouldn't say a damn thing because Dvalishvili was heavily battered. But he didn't, and Dvalishvili miraculously recovered and destroyed his opponent. If Merab is knocking you out, Yadong is twice the problem on the feet. Think Yadong knocking Moraes out. Yadong via knockout, unfortunately, is minus odd. Yeah, I know. Sucks, right? You all have Moraes in your parlays, but this is Song's most difficult fight on paper by far. Yes, it is. Yadong needs to put on pressure and weaken body in first round, then do damage in second and take him down in the third. Yadong needs to survive round one. And Moraes is extremely dangerous in the early stages of the game. So you are definitely right, guys. Is he gonna survive round one? I got no idea. Is he Merab? Oh, yeah. Yadong is twice dangerous than Merab. At the feet, Yadong is twice more dangerous. So we'll see. Moraes unloads his cardio too much. Moraes is live for the first 2 to 3 minutes, and Yadong is live for 15 minutes. Exactly. If Yadong survives round one, night Moraes. Yadong going to be a very close decision. Who has the striking advantage, Ilya or Herbert? Herbert. He has very good chin and power, yes. Who has striking advantage, Ilya or Herbert? Herbert. Jai Herbert. That left hand is brutal. This is some hard picks. Yes. So true. Ilya has good punches, but Jai Herbert is longer. But if Ilya is able to drag the fight to the ground, that's the end of the road for Jai Herbert. But again, also there is another downside of Jai Herbert. He doesn't know to defend the rear naked choke well, and Ilya is very good at taking the back and setting up rear naked chokes or all kind of chokes. Yeah, very hard picks. There are many hard picks in this card. Yeah, what is up with Ilya going up a weight class and giving up that much size and reach? Yes, but I'm telling you one thing. Ilya is naturally 155er, so I think this is good for him because he might not be the strongest guy in the division, but at least he's not going to cut that many pounds. It will not affect his cardio, and I believe he's going to be. He's going to injure this one. I get it, but minus 400, that isn't playable. No, it is not. Twice as high as it should be. So pumped, this guy. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. I think Azamat is going to win. I actually put my money on Azamat. But if Mckinney submits him, his name going to be talked a lot since he took the fight on short notice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm also pumped for Azamat. That guy has excellent skills and good boxing. Do you think it's a risky fight to bet on Ilya versus Herbert? Nice, I love Azamat. He was ready to fight heavyweight against Vandera. He is fearless. Yes, he is, but he belongs to light heavyweight. That is how I see it. Listen, I'm a bit scared because Ilya moves one division up. So that's why I'm putting risk 6 out of 10. If that fight takes place at featherweight, I would say risk 2 out of 10. But it is one division up, so I need to see the guy once in that division. I believe Ilya Topuri is naturally a 155er, but I believe this is his natural weight class, but I need to see him once, so I still have a dilemma. He would have killed Vandera. Probably yes, but Murzakanov is 205er. Is no one talking about Guido Ninja Canetti plus 1-0? No, I think Moutinho gonna win. Unfortunately, Canetti is at the end of his career, and if he wins, it's gonna be a massive surprise. I know Moutinho doesn't have good footwork, but Moutinho can take damage. He can take a beating. You see how much damage he took against Sean O'Malley. And Canetti is way weaker than Sean O'Malley. Listen, I'm not Sean O'Malley's fan, but the guy, he was literally destroying Chris Moutinho for 3 rounds, and Moutinho was like, come on, hit me, I'm fearless. And I was like, what the heck? Moutinho looked like a walking punch bag against O'Malley. Yes, he did, but he can take a beating. I don't think Moutinho is good at all. Well, I don't think too, but Moutinho can take a beating, and that's going to be a big factor against Canetti. Canetti doesn't hit harder than O'Malley. I don't even think minus 4-0 is parlay worthy. I agree. If he runs through Herbert, then I will feel comfortable. Yes, Kelly, I agree. Who has the lean on Moutinho? Canetti is a fortune teller. This is low-level MMA. True. Canetti looked like very good against Mana Martinez. Yes, he did. Gave him a tough fight, but against Moutinho, I mean, the problem is Canetti is 40 plus, and with those guys, he's at the end of his career. So I don't know how much he will be able to fight. Looked great against Mena, but many people thought Mena was gonna lose that fight. I was confident in Mena, but he gave him a hard fight. He has no head movement or fight IQ. Well, that's true. He is a pressure fighter, marching forward, brawling, that's it. That's his whole philosophy of fighting, I agree. No head movement at all. Yeah, no head movement at all, you're right. Moutinho's head movement is literally non-existent. He's like marching. Also, he doesn't check. He's eating too much damage. But maybe he improved his footwork. I was watching some of his IG videos. He's working on footwork, but head movement, footwork, you can't get it overnight. Everybody knows that, unfortunately. Yeah, I know it kind of sucks, but it's true. Man, Martinez scared the hell out of me against Ronnie Lawrence. Yeah, I understand, man. I remember that fight. I know why. Man is not a bad fighter at all. I was kind of surprised. Why didn't the UFC cut Canetti? Very strange 43-year-old bantamweight. Maybe you should ask Dana that question. I'm telling you, he's 40 plus and he still has UFC contract. Maybe because he comes from Argentina. Maybe they want Argentinians. Came back from the dead, heart of a champ. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's always great to see people with great hearts. He came back from the dead, heart of a champ. Oh yeah, rock and roll, baby. Yeah, he did. Yeah, but he's 40 plus and doesn't even have more experience than Moutinho. That is the thing that worries me about Canetti. What is his strength? He is older and no more experience. His strength is the fact that he can give you a very hard fight. His unpredictability is his strength. His greatest strength is his unpredictability when it comes to Canetti. For example, against Mana Martinez, he was extremely unpredictable. He's like... look at this. That is Canetti. They're both punching bags, yeah. Moutinho lost to losing records on regional scene, and he showed me nothing in the O'Malley fight. Yeah. Canetti is like Mokujin of Tekken. That's his strength. If you play Tekken, then you know who is Mokujin. Mokujin, Tetsujin. You know what am I talking about, right? Unpredictable. You don't know which style is he going to apply. Which style is he going to take? That is his... yeah, Mokujin. Yeah, that's it. Mokujin. You never know which style is he going to come up with. Chris literally got notoriety for getting beat up. Oh, yes, he did. but he got so many followers and he became popular overnight. So 15 minutes of taking shots was actually worth. Because Sean dropped Almeida twice. Yes. And I think he dropped Moutinho only once. Only once at the end of round one. I think of them he's taking a nap. Third round KO one way or another. Yes, I think Moutinho gonna win that one because Canetti is 43 and yeah, Moutinho has no head movement. That's absolutely true and poor footwork. Very poor footwork. He slapped violent with the cross. Yes, I've seen that. But he was unable to sleep. Moutinho survived against Sean O'Malley. The referee stopped the fight. Yes, he is, but against Moutinho, I mean, 30 seconds before the final bell, you stopped the fight. It's like, I didn't like that, honestly. You should have let the guy injure for 30 additional seconds. I mean, man, those 30 seconds were not making a significant amount of damage. I was like, come on, man. 30 seconds until the final bell and you stop the fight. Why? Can Alexei get a win again at 8 years old in a few weeks? Can't believe he is a slight favorite. Man, I also can't believe that. He is a favorite. I know, Alexei Oleinik. I know who are you asking about. Man, he is still favorite. Can somebody explain me why he is a favorite? I got no idea, honestly. No. I don't think so. Not this time. Guy is made of bricks. Yes, he is, but not this time. I think he's gonna lose this time. I don't see him winning this time. No offense, but I think he's gonna lose. Do you drink? No, unfortunately, I don't drink because of those meds. I used to drink a beer from time to time, but those meds are killing any desire for drinking. So maybe sometimes I take a very little, half glass of mastica and that's it, but half shot glass of mastica. Hey, Cowboy, yes, I'm well. Busy chat, that's good. Oh, thank you, Optimal World. He had a great career. Yes, he had excellent career. One and only fighter to win in 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. How's your health now, Vlad? It's better, but I must take some stupid pills. I'm taking corticosteroids here. I'm taking some injections because I have some problems here at plexus brachialis. I have some problems here, so they are injecting corticosteroids into my body. So I'm going to therapists. I went today. I must go tomorrow. I go like 3 times per week to stupid therapists. They're injecting those corticosteroids. I'm taking some medicines. So the whole year 2022 is going to be fucked up for me. But I have good news. I'm getting back to reffing starting next week. I passed the tests. Just to know, I passed the physical preparation tests. I don't know how I was able to run, but I've been through it. I was able to run it through. Who has more submissions from his back flattened out? Ooh, that's a hard question. I'm not sure that I know the answer to that. Sorry, man, I'm not sure that I know the answer to that. Sorry, Kelly. Oh, yes, how long do you need to stay on them? Hope your health gets better. Thank you. Do you get paid for effing? Yes. Let's go. Nice job. Thank you. If you're taking Olenek, take the sub. Yes, if you're taking Olenek, take the sub. If not, just take the other guy who is the underdog. Well, I've seen all the support for you. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's great. Yes, I do get paid for effing. But I'm the assistant referee. I'm not the guy with the, not the guy with the whistle. I'm the guy with the flag. But you see my hand. It's still shaking. You see? It's still shaking. It won't stop. My leg doesn't have that many problems. But you see left hand. It's perfectly flat, right? It's not shaking. But look at this. See? It's still shaking. I will take the other guy interrupting his pacemaker. Yeah. I think he's fighting Ilir Latifi, and Ilir Latifi is actually coming from submission wrestling. So that's not going to be an easy matchup for him. No way that's going to be an easy matchup for him. At least I don't see it that way. I see it as a hard fight, though. Oh, that's crazy. Hope you get fixed up. Well, some things are not easy to fix up. I'm taking corticosteroids for these problems. They're like injecting corticosteroids in my body, so it's like it's disgusting, but at least I'm getting treatment. I have very shaky hands, and I'm only 17, probably from smoking weed or some shit. Really? You're having problems with that? Ouch. Before I started taking these pills, my hand was literally like this, but now you see. You see, it's shaking, but not that much. But you remember earlier, it was like this, literally. I don't know why. I hope you will recover, man. Remember when Olenik almost took Louis' thumb off a couple years ago? Oh, I do. Oh, did you really have to remind me on that? Oh, ouch. Yes, I remember that. I like to call it thumb fuck. You're dead ass, man, about that. Yeah, you're dead ass about that. Oh, that thing with the thumb, it was like, ouch. But that's why we love this sport, right? I think that's the reason we love this sport, I guess. Right? Good and bad memories, guys. I have many good and many bad memories for this sport. But that is one of memories I don't like to remember. That's one of the memories I definitely don't like to remember. My first job. Or as soon as I ended college, yeah, that was my first job, soccer strength and conditioning coach. It was very good in the first few years, but then, no, with this COVID, with parting ways, exercises. But I had to take a U-turn because I'm too big MMA addict, and I like everything related to MMA, martial arts, etc. So I really like that, man. I mean, not impersonal, but I'm a really, really massive fan of it. So martial arts are something I really, really enjoy. And I've seen there was no future in soccer because the market started to change. And I said to myself, okay, man, you need to change something in your life if you want to succeed. And that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I transitioned to this. I was also working as a freelance writer, and I still work as a freelance writer. Also, soccer referee. I used to be a web designer for like 1 year, but then I got sick. And then a doctor said, Vlad, you need to cut something. I was like, what do I have to do? He said, listen, your body is not gonna injure anymore. He just said you're gonna snap. You need to do something with yourself. You need to do something with your body. Then when they prescribed me meds, I just said, okay, I will not web design anymore. And I was unable to ref for like a month or two. You remember for those 2 months when I was training in the dark, when they were thinking that I'm having brain issues, I was waiting for MRI, going checking. It were very, very hard 3 months in my life. And then I finally recovered, and thanks God. I'm still on the recovery, but the whole 2022 I will have to take those stupid meds, but it's okay. How long have you covered MMA? You are becoming famous. Oh, thank you. Covering life since 2020. What is a day in the life of Led look like? I get up in the morning, I record few predictions, speaks, whatever. Then I do freelance writing. I'm doing this writing. Then I sometimes go running, sometimes I train, exercise, whatever. Then I return to writing. Then I do these live streams in the evening. Sometimes I go to a local MMA dojo. Sometimes I prepare my meal. It depends, but the beginning is always the same. You're becoming famous. Hopefully your channel continues to grow because you're honest with your predictions. Yeah, I'm very honest. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to help. If I help, great. If I don't, whatever. I love this. I'm doing this because I love it. Your freelance write for MMA site. Well, yes, I do freelance write for many sites. Do you wear same hat and t-shirt in public and has someone recognized you? No, I don't wear this in public, but yes, people do know me. People do recognize me, especially when I go to Bulgaria. I literally can't walk down the street because it's a small place, only 4,000 people. And when I go there, when they find out I'm there, hey, cowboy, let's hug each other. And I'm like, yes, they recognize me. It's pretty much very much non-pleasant, believe me. Yes, I'm going to send you something that I wrote. Hold on. I write for many websites, but I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to send you the article I wrote. Hold on. Just 1 second, okay? Thank you. That is one of the articles I wrote. Yo, believe me, it's not great when you're a superstar, believe me. I just want some peace and they're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, can I just walk down the street? Or when I go running, I don't follow the creek. When I go running, I take an alternate route, if you know what that means, just to stay away from them. Because I go there to prepare, to run, etc. They're like, hey, come here, let's have a drink. I'm like, please, can you just leave me alone? They do know me, so unfortunately. Really hope one day the UFC invite you to their events. You are a true hardcore. Thank you. Durden versus Mckinney. How do you see this Mckinney to win? Mckinney has an incredible amateur career, so I think his pro career record is misleading. Yes, Mckinney to win minus 350. Maybe too strong line. I would put Mckinney minus 250. But believe me, it's not that famous. It's not that good when you're too much over-recognized. It's not like... Sometimes it's good, but in many cases it's not good. Yeah, you can also follow me on TikTok if you want to. How often do people recognize you? I live in Serbia, so not much often, but I had few, let's say, very much unpleasant situations. When I had few situations in Serbia where people were recognizing me in the street, and I was trying to act that that was not me, but unfortunately, when I ref, wherever I go, people are like, hey, cowboy, how are you? You're reffing today. I'm like, oh no, not again. But in the street, yeah, I had few unpleasant situations in the street when people recognize me. They're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, who the heck are you? Please one day make a vlog in your city. Yes, I will. I remember May 2K from Parlay on the Jan versus Glover card. When that happens again, I will donate big to you for always helping with prediction. Thank you, man. Kizria versus Abisupian Magomedov. Ooh, that's a hardcore, man. Kizria Abisupian. I asked Kizria if I have been waiting for his debut forever. Yes, me too. Sorry, man, he has a pretty much different way when he puts the arms, when he's trying to wrap the arms, he's constantly going for that Dagestani single leg, and he's constantly trying to rotate to the right, which means Abisupian Magomedov might be having to move to the left if he wants to block that Dagestani handcuff or that Dagestani single leg takedown attempt. So technically, I think Abisupian Magomedov gonna have a very hard time because this guy is a Dagestani hardcore wrestler with good chain wrestling and good transitions. So I could talk like 10 minutes about that. Very hard fight to pick. Magomedov is a +190 dog. Magomedov should be +150 because Magomedov is generally having a hard time when somebody drags him via Dagestani single leg to the ground. He is not defending via right arm. He's not defending via right arm via stopping the opponent from transitioning forward. But it's very hard to finish him. So in general, I think Abisupian should have been a favorite, but I would rather go with fight starts round 3, especially considering the fact that Alyaskab is showing excellent transition skills. Put the guns down, Taylor knocked out Magomedov. Yep. I know, but I'm telling you just that this fight is so hard to predict for me. But if I have to pick a side, I will go with Alyaskab because of his good offensive skills. And because of his because of his deceptive moves. You know what am I talking about? Like this, he has a lot of deceptive moves. For example, he's like going this and then instantly shoots in etc. It's like it's very much hard analysis. That match is literally killer for analysis for me. If I must pick a side, I would say Alyaskab, but. I think that line should be a bit closer. I actually have never watched Kizriev's opponent, so I can't comment on his style. I'm going to training sessions at local MMA dojo, Ahile MMA, so that coach is learning me to counter wrestle, and that coach is the best Balkan MMA coach. His specialty is MMA wrestling. So believe me, there are many things that I've learned throughout the age, and I learned that wrestling is fucking hard. It's so hard, man. Especially control of the top, that's brutally hard. I don't understand how people learn that. That's the hardest thing that's the hardest area of fighting to learn for me. Definitely the hardest area of fighting to learn. And whatever you learn, you realize after 2 seconds that you know nothing about the topic. Wrestling is extremely hard to learn. Believe me, extremely hard. What do you think of JJ Wilson versus Gaji Rabadano? I would go with JJ Wilson. Yes, I like JJ Wilson as an underdog too. I think JJ Wilson has a decent chances. It's way easier to get the takedown than to control someone, especially if they are on their base. Knees and forearms when they're down. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, Robert. You are absolutely right. I only have main card predictions for Bellator. Kelly, you can take a look at them. Yeah, you are right, Robert. It's very easier to get a takedown than to control, especially when somebody turtles up. He's so strong. It's very hard to crush his posture. Is Bellator this week? Yes. Yes, it is. But on Thursday, I will do full show. For some reason, my bookie announces odds on Thursday. I don't know why. For some reason, only on Thursday. My best bets for this card? Yes, I told you. Yes, of course. I put it. Yes, local. I live in Serbia, so yes, Meridian bet, Mozart bet. We have some local bookies. We also have Bet365. Unfortunately, they don't release. So I'm a hardcore guy. I go to the gym. I only open their what do you say? I only open their website to see the bookies. Friday Bellator. I don't know whether it's Friday or Saturday. Not sure. What time are you going live Thursday? 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern time, depends. Something around that. Tomorrow I will probably break down Eagle FC. Thank you. Tomorrow probably gonna break down Eagle FC, but I must go to a local MMA club. So tomorrow I don't know which time. Maybe 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Need to break down Eagle FC. Maybe I'm gonna do some breakdowns throughout the day, but maybe I'm gonna do PFL. I just need, but Bellator on Thursday, because for some reason my bookie doesn't want to release odds earlier. I don't know why, but for Bellator I always have to wait. Kevin Lee is going to toast Diego. Absolutely. Backing you up all day long about that one. Tomorrow morning for members, I will announce my odds and my expectations tomorrow morning. And of course, I'm going to record something tomorrow evening, Eagle FC. Thursday, we're going to go with Bellator. So yeah, I'm going to do full Bellator analysis, because for Bellator now, you can only pick a side at my bookie. Also, for Eagle FC, you can only pick a side now. I guess tomorrow they are going to allow some, different odds. And for UFC, they allow different odds on Tuesday. So just like at your place. Have a great day, everyone. Must go now. This mat is starting to work. I'm getting very, very sleepy. So have a great day, everyone. Good night, and catch you later, guys. Very sad. Diego Santos should have stopped fighting years ago. He's just taking bad damage at this time. Yes, he does. Catch you later, guys. Night to everyone.